what did you want when you were younger? Like, imagine right now, maybe you're putting some false standard on yourself. You're like, yeah, that would be too hard. I wouldn't do that. Or I can't do that. But just think for a few seconds at what your younger self would have thought. Like, what your younger self would have been like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer. I want to be whatever, I want to be a businessman. I want to be a billionaire. I want nice cars, supercars, whatever. And when you're a kid, you dream without any limits, like when you think about anything, you're not limited in your brain because you're young and maybe you're too young to understand the situation you're in and the situation you might get in. And you don't have the notion of work, um, ideas, creativity, etc. I mean, you have them, but not as much as when you are older, And so, yeah, just think for a few seconds at what your younger self wanted. Like, imagine at 6 or 7 years old, you were like, yeah, I'm gonna drive supercar one day. And right now, you're maybe 17, 18, 20, 25, and you're not driving a supercar here. So, it's not, it's not, it's not wrong, alright? You're maybe still young, but are you working enough to drive your supercar? That's the question I'm asking. Because imagine your younger self right now, seeing you 20 years later, right, with a supercar, and you're like, yeah, I made it, and he's there and he's so happy, he's just waiting for to grow up, and a lot of people sometimes they are regretting to grow up, but I think, bro, I mean that's life, you have to grow up, you have to get bigger, you have to get stronger, you have to get emotionally stronger too. And you just grow up, you just get more mature, you get more intelligent, you get more everything, and that's just all life is, and you're gonna die one day. So I mean, you should live without any regrets, you know what I mean? Because if you die, I mean, imagine you're on your deathbed, you're not gonna be thinking like, oh, thank God I didn't spend that money. Oh, thank God I never launched that YouTube channel. People would have made fun of me. Oh, thank God I never launched that business. That would be too hard. Thank God I worked my 9 to 5 all my life. And yeah, 9 to 5 could be good if that's what you want to do. I mean, there's no problem with that. And we need people that, just have 9 to 5 like normal person, because if everyone stops working 9 to 5, like society might go wrong, And whatever happens, there's a lot of people that will, never aspire to anything, never have dream, etc. So actually, even when you think it is, the competition is not a lot of people. That there's not that much billionaire out there. There's not that much people that are working towards their goal every day. There are not that much disciplined people, like most of people when they get home they're too lazy to make good food, or they're too lazy to go train, or they're too lazy to work on their business after their day. That could be, I mean, I'm comprehensive to that, like I understand, but you're literally killing your dreams for comfort, and that's killing you inside, because instead of being driven, to your goals, instead of being driven by what you want to do, you're driven like you're a slave to your body, and you're a slave to society, And I mean, as fucking cringe as it sounds, all right, you need to escape it, all right. You need to escape the matrix, bro. Like, you can't do something that you won't like for your entire life, and you can't be a slave to your, to your wants your whole life too. Like, you can't do that. You need to do something that you want to do. That's the most important thing. You gotta have a peace of mind, and you gotta have like dreams. And for me, making my dreams reality is the most important thing in my life. You know what I mean? So I think you should really, really start, I can help you with that actually. Just message me on Instagram if you need anything. But you need to do something, all right? Like, don't just stay here watching other people do and not doing anything. Like, do what you want to do. It doesn't matter what it is, all right? Even if you want to be like, if you want to go to school for long, if you want to study, if you want to do anything, it doesn't matter what it is, all right? Even if you want to be like if you want to work with electricity or anything, like, just do it, man. Like, I don't care what you want to do. I just want you to do something that you like. Like, don't restrict yourself from that, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to help me out. And yeah, I see you guys tomorrow.